Everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing an unboxing for whatever loot crate this is. It is back. They have done it again. I think it was like, what, 2 months ago? Something like that. We got the official resurgence of Loot Crate after however many months of absences, and they send out the emails now like we're shipping this, this, and this. You think things would be a little bit smoother. They got like 10 million bucks, but businesses cost money, and they're still trying to make new crates because they're doing that funding thing, which I thought was a great idea. I genuinely think that that's a really good idea. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's what they should have been doing from the beginning instead of making the crate and then seeing what happens. That's exactly why the loot vault exists, because they make like 800 things and then like 200 people end up buying the crates or less, considering how things started to go. Don't know why I put the glasses back on, but here we go. We're getting started. Of course, it's been forever. I don't even bother anymore. I don't remember what the themes are. We're gonna figure it out. Of course, it'll be in the title, but I don't remember. It was like 7 months ago or 6 months ago, something crazy. I don't know. Will we find the mysterious missing Aquaman coin? We better, but I doubt it. Just saying. So, kicking things off. Oh, that's awesome because I love Spider-Man. So we got a Spider-Man shirt, simple shirt. Actually very thin shirt, and also gray. That's the color we don't see very often. You can actually see it because you can see my hat through the shirt. That's a thin shirt. I actually like that, even though it's coming up on winter for me. I'm in Michigan, so Michigan winters it's not fun here. But this is cool. Visit the friendly neighborhood of Queens. So that's pretty awesome. It's a nice shirt. It's printed on. I like that. It's a print. It's not that super crappy Spider UK shirt they gave us where it was literally nothing on the front and it's just the patch on the back, and it's like I wouldn't even effing know that if it weren't for the PS4 Spider-Man game. So you know what it is. It's a good color. It's a unique color because they rarely ever give us like gray shirts. I think we got like the RoboCop shirt was gray a while back, and there may have been like one or two other shirts, but normally they stick to the normal nerdy aesthetic, which like most graphic tees in general are printed on black. So we get that a lot. Although I do think Loot Crate does a really good job of giving us a lot of color graphic tees, because like I said, a lot of stuff you'll buy will typically, if you go to a store at least, you'll generally just see like it's a black shirt with graphics on it because it's the easiest to print on. So that's why we get that so much. Don't know why I decided to go into that little spiel there, but that's why we get that so often. So that is one of the things I've always liked about Loot Crate. So it's nice to see them see that continue when they do that. Oh my goodness, that feels circular. That says Aquaman. Oh my goodness, we got the Aquaman coin. This is a day to be praised, people. Wow, look at that. Aquaman, fight for justice. And it's got Black Manta on the... Oh, it just says Black Manta. I thought it said something. It was just like the little copyright stuff on the bottom. That's amazing. I can't believe it. That's real. That is real. That is real life. I can't believe that happened. Crazy. I also thought it spun in the middle. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. I thought it spun around based on the image I saw. But either way, we have the coin. It is here. It exists. It comes in this nice little bag that says Aquaman on it. It even says Loot Crate exclusive. Look at that. They did it. Wow. Okay. So far, this little resurgence of theirs has been okay. We've had some cool items. I still have my little blue Link here with the creepy eyes that kind of freaked me out when I first saw it because I didn't know what was happening. My brain had to register that for a second. But we got the coin. It was still like 7 months late because it was even late when it was in the late box, and then it was late in the resurgence late box. So still, that's insanely late because they had the coin it's whatever. It was late in the missing box, and then it wasn't. I can't remember if that was 3 boxes. That was only 2. I think only 2 boxes ago, but like half a year ago at this point. But we got the coin. That's crazy. Wow. It only takes one little thing for me because it's better than nothing. It's a poster. Okay, I'm like, what's this tube-like device? It's a tube. I don't want to mess this poster up already. This is an insanely thick, like shield for it or whatever you would actually call it. Just tube, I guess, which is cool. Except for the fact that it makes it harder to get the actual poster out because I can't just like slide it out, and I don't want to have to actually use my thumb like this because I'm pinching it. Wow, jeez. I was not expecting that to be complicated, but okay, that's interesting. I can see it says Loot Crate exclusive, so let's see what the heck this is. Oh. Wow. I can't even tell what the F that says. I don't know what that says, honestly. I know that says, oh, keep on something. It looked like it says medley or meddling. Got it. Okay, keep on meddling. Okay, there it is. Man, that's an acid poster. That's for people on acid right there. So there you go. Boom, Scooby and the gang. I love Scooby Doo, so that's pretty awesome. This might, I highly doubt it. That's awesome. They got the, it's not the very first guy, but it's one of the classics. The deep diver. Oh, they got a couple of them actually. They got the skeleton dude. I didn't realize that. I thought those were just like images on the side. And they got the ghost, which I do believe is actually like from the very first episode of Scooby Doo when they're in the mansion and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I really like Scooby Doo, so that's pretty awesome. So, you know, that's a cool poster and an insanely thick tube to go around it to protect it, which I don't mind. You know, I love having my nerd things protected. I doubt it glows in the dark, but that would also be insanely cool. We got our pin here, which is actually pretty awesome. Oh, now I see why they put that in there. So the pin is also Scooby Doo, but I didn't realize this. Scooby Doo is 50 years old. I love Scooby Doo. And of course, it's Scooby Snacks for anyone who's somehow, you know, uninitiated. You don't know what, you know, Scooby Doo is. Scooby Snacks. That's pretty awesome. I'm keeping this one. I don't keep a lot of the pins. Like, I give them away to my friends and stuff. But I love Scooby Doo. Even as simple as it is, I love Scooby Doo. So I'm going to keep that. Scooby Snacks. That's pretty sweet. So, Scooby Doo 50th anniversary. That's kind of funny. I never knew. I don't know. I guess in a weird sense, it seems like it's almost older a bit. Then I think we have our final giant item here. Oh, this is interesting. Am I going to care? Where'd I put it? Here we go. All right. So we got our big box item. When I show it, I'll get into my questions for it. We'll see what the case is for this, because I've got some slight suspicions on this particular item being in here, but it depends on what it ends up being. Exactly, it is. So let's see what we got here. Okay, that's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. Our big box item is actually a Fallout power armor statue or figure. Yeah. And that's actually a really good figure. I'm not gonna lie. So the thing that came up, Lootcrate exclusive. It says it on both sides actually. So don't forget it, Lootcrate exclusive. I feel like my thing is like way off. I don't know. I have my light like way in the back. That was so dumb. It's been a minute since I've done a video. That's my bad. But this is actually really good. This is like very well detailed. Like, I actually kind of love this item. I actually happen to like Fallout, so that's good. I haven't played 76, so I haven't had it tarnished. My stop was at 4. I know that upset a lot of people too, but it didn't upset me. Oh yeah, that's right. Some stuff did. I will admit there are some things that happened in 4 where I was like, oh, that's how the game ends. Okay, okay, all right then. Depending on what you do, of course. But yeah, this is cool. This is actually really cool. I like the aesthetic. I do kind of wish it was a bit, well, I mean, it's silver. I don't know. I guess in my head, I'm thinking like Fallout 3, everything was green in that game. So I'm like, I wish it was a bit greener, but it's actually not green anyway. That was just, Fallout 3 was green, Fallout New Vegas was orange, and then Fallout 4 came out and it was like, everything looks like it actually does in real life. It's not just like green or orange. So yeah, that's the actual color. But this looks really nice. This is it's a hefty figure. It's a decent, it's not like super heavy or anything like that, but it's got a decent weight to it. I would imagine I could stand it up on its own. It does come with a stand, so I can show you guys that. It's just the vault. Oh. Vault 126. Okay, that's cool. It actually has a vault number on it. I don't know if that has anything to do with 76. Like I said, I haven't played it. But I don't, yeah, it's not, yeah, it's not, it's Vault 76, or maybe that's the year. I can't remember, but I know I don't think the Vault is 126. I think it's 2 numbers, but it might not be 76. I don't remember. Haven't played it. Don't actually care. They've done some weird stuff with that game. But the figure is sweet. The figure, based on the franchise, not based on the crappiness that has been Fallout 76, this figure is great. I love this. This is really cool. Brotherhood of Steel. It's got like the little red band over here, which actually has a little bit of, like, you can tell the color is like specifically kind of tinted brown on that side compared to the rest of it, which does look a bit, just looks silver. On the top, it's got a little bit of that as well with the brown. just a little bit. Like, it's kind of hard to tell with the reflections, but like if you're really looking at it up close, you can tell. Obviously, the gun almost has like a bluish silver finish to it, so that's actually kind of cool. It does stick out like just enough. Once again, I don't know if any of that stuff really comes across when you see it kind of like this. Like when I'm, me looking down at my phone, it kind of just all looks the same, kind of with the light on it. But if you're like right up on it, you can see like the slight differences. Like this shoulder pad looks a bit more blue compared to this shoulder pad, so it's kind of cool. It's got some like little tiny details that you can see, which are pretty sweet. So I gotta be honest, it looks like it should move too. That's the funny thing about it, like how the hands are and stuff. It literally looks like it has like little points of articulation, but sadly it doesn't. And I think that would be amazing if it did. But as a figure, I am happy to have this in my collection. Like I said, I happen to like Fallout. This figure happens to have some great detail for a figure of its size. It's got all these little points and tiny details and curves and the tubes and the gun, the piping and all that stuff. So it actually looks really good. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy over just this little figure, but I think it's a very well done figure. I think it has a lot of good detail to it. And it totally stands up. You don't need the stand. You don't need the stand for that. It stands up by itself. So that's great. I think that's a fantastic item. It's great. It's always my favorite when the biggest item is actually a really great item, and especially when it's something you actually like, because if you hate Fallout, it's like, oh, that's a really nice detail figure. You can probably at least appreciate it for that, but it's still just like whatever. So for me, it bonus. But that is very cool. We got two little extra things, but here's the inside of the crate. It's the mystery machine, so that is awesome. This might be one of the few boxes I actually keep and turn inside out, solely based on the Scooby-Doo. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's actually the bottom of the car. That's cool. And that would be the top of the car, I would imagine. That's pretty sweet. I actually like that one. So that's cool. We'll check out the last two little itty-bitty things here, one of which being an item and the other just being the actual pamphlet. So this is actually just a sticker. Whoops. It says, my other ride is a Leviathan, and that is from Farscape, which I have never seen. But there you go. Lootcrate exclusive as well. It's right on the back. Alright, so that is the official last item of this. Oh, and it was Journey, July of 2019. It's November. We'll count this 4 months. Alright, so every hero's got to take a journey. After all, adventures into the great unknown tend to build character and make for great stories. Head out on the right path with trailblazing gear from Marvel, Spider-Man, Fallout, Scooby-Doo, and Farscape. Exclusive variant Fallout figure. As you journey through... Okay, so it's not exclusive. This figure isn't like 100% exclusive. That's the big thing. It's a different variant. I'm curious what their variant is, so I'll read through, of course, and we'll find out. Because sometimes, some of you who may or may not have had the DX crates, you know that some of their exclusive books were literally only exclusive because they were the softcover versions. Like, it was the dumbest version. It was the dumbest way to get an exclusive I've ever seen. It was like, oh, it's Lootcrate exclusive, but it's only exclusive because the actual version that you could buy in stores is hardcover book, which is way better, of course. But it's like, this one's loose, and that's why it's exclusive. That was really pathetic. Just saying, just throwing that out there. Don't ever do that again. Not that anyone who works at Lootcrate watches my stuff, or anyone does for that matter. But to the one person, hello. Anyway, exclusive variant Fallout figure. As you journey through the post-nuclear wasteland in Fallout 4, you have the option to join a few different factions. By far, the faction with the most power armor is the militaristic Brotherhood of Steel, hence the rad paint job on this figure. Just watch out for Deathclaws. Licensed from Bethesda, made by Lootcrate. I'm assuming the fact that it is specifically the Brotherhood of Steel is why it says it has the rad paint job. What would be even cooler if it was the... It's been a minute since I played 4. I know it's like Atomic something. They might be called the Atomic Cats, and they all have power armor, but they have like custom power armor. So like one person have like red, the other person have like yellow. They're basically like the Power Rangers in power armor. That would have been even cooler. But like I said, I actually love that figure. I think it's pretty fantastic. You'd have to look up. It doesn't specifically say why it's a variant on the actual figure, so that I'm curious about. And I guess technically they never tell you. They rarely actually do say why what makes it exclusive. So I don't know if it's just the Brotherhood of Steel symbol on it, or something like that. Like, it's not just blank power armor, which would be the exact same thing. They just put the little logo on it. I feel like it would have to be more than that, but considering the hardcover book versus softcover book, and then you put your logo on it instead of a barcode, and that makes it exclusive. Maybe that's it. I don't know, like I said, but I'll have to look that up later. Moving on to the t-shirt, it says original, all caps, original Spider-Man t-shirt. Marvel's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man has taken quite a heroic journey over the years, going from nerdy teen to wrestler to spectacular costume crime fighter and beyond. Celebrate old Webhead with this amazing tee commemorating Spidey's hometown. Then we move on to the poster, exclusive, Scooby-Doo blacklight poster. Okay. Without the meddling of Mystery Inc., insurance scams across America would have run rampant in the late 60s and early 70s. Embrace those psychedelic roots with this blacklight-inspired poster featuring everybody. I don't know, I even said who it features. But featuring Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby. If Scrappy was in there, I guess featuring Scrappy, but he's not. So I don't know why they said it's the Scooby Gang. They could have just put that. They would save a little time on typing. Just saying. Exclusive Scooby-Doo pin. Since 1969, Scooby-Doo has been solving mysteries, mostly by accident, and generally only after being enticed with Scooby snacks. Feed your courage like a real hero with this fun pin. And then, of course, the last thing is the exclusive, all caps, Farscape sticker. For those not in the know, Farscape is about astronaut John... I'm going to totally mess this up. I've seen the name and I've heard it pronounced, but I can't remember how to actually pronounce it. I want to say it's Crichton, because I don't believe you actually pronounce the CH. Sorry if that's wrong for Farscape fans. But it's about astronaut John, who gets launched across the universe only to join up with a ragtag group of aliens aboard a living spaceship. It's awesome. This fun sticker pays homage to said living ship and makes a great addition to your car or anywhere else you feel like sticking stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, the Mega Crate that someone won is a 1,500 plus value. I do wonder if they actually do these Mega Crates at all anymore, or like how long ago they printed these things out to actually do them. Because obviously it still says July, so it's like, it just makes me wonder. But it says that the Razer Mega Crate would be a Razer Blade Stealth 13 Ultrabook, Razer Black Widow Mechanical Gaming Keyboard, Razer Death Adder Elite Ergonomic Mouse, a Razer Kraken Tournament Edition headset, and a Razer Goliathus, that's actually a sweet name, Chroma Gaming Mouse Mat. That's cool. That I would love to win that. I need new everything. For anyone who's following my channel, you know I need a new PC because mine died. So this, it'll be forever before I upload this. But good crate. I actually like this crate. I like the shirt. I like Spider-Man, so well, I hated the other shirt, so I can't say like if it's Spider-Man, I'm gonna like it because I despise that Spidey UK shirt. That was a horrific shirt. That was the worst shirt I think they've ever done. It's just blank on one side, and it has the patch on the back. It doesn't even have a little spider on the front. It's like, that was so dumb. That was a horrible, horrible shirt. I hate that shirt. But I like this one. This one's pretty cool. I like the Scooby-Doo thing. I'm not even gonna bother with that. Scooby-Doo is awesome. Spider-Man's awesome. They happen to have two great materials. I don't know when I'm ever gonna put that poster up because I feel like that's the perfect poster to actually frame. But it does look like it would totally fit like an old, like 80s movie or something. It like that poster would be in like Mallrats or something. Like it just fits. But love the poster, love the shirt. Of course, love the big box figure. I know there was something else. I feel like there's one other item outside of this, which is whatever. No. Oh, the pin. Okay, so technically not really another item, but the pin is cool too. So overall, despite being 3 to 4 months late, good crate. It's another good crate. I thought the last one was good. I think I actually like this one better even. Also, the coin, of course, it made it here. It made its way here. But yeah, I actually like this crate. I think it's really cool. It might be super biased because, of course, I mean, that's how it goes with any, mystery box item, or, that sort of thing. Like, it's always, you could love the items because it's every franchise you happen to like, or, you kind of hate it because it's another franchise that you really like. And I bought the yearly thing, so for me, I don't even bother looking at what the crates are anymore. And I certainly don't, bother with the extra crates that are coming out. At this point, that's a horrible idea. So I don't even look at Lootcrate's website anymore. Like, I might go on Loot Vault to see if there's something cool to get. But other than that, I'm not like, oh, what does Loot Anime have coming up? Like, are they going to do another Soul Eater item? Are they going to do Naruto or this or that? Why bother at this point? So until things start popping out monthly again, I'm not going to bother going to the site to be like, oh, well, what's coming up? What's happening? Or what are the themes? It doesn't matter because it's all going to be like 4 months later. And then I'm like, I forgot I even paid for that. So no point. And I may or may not be disappointed anyway. But as far as this crate goes, since I already paid for it, I like it. I don't know if I would have paid for it to begin with. I probably would have actually because I do, I love Spider-Man. I love Scooby-Doo. Fall I find very entertaining, I wouldn't say I like love Fallout, but I love Scooby Doo and I love Spider Man. So I probably would have bought this, in general, and be like, oh, that's a weird thing. I'm curious to see what they would do for, especially for Scooby Doo. I would have loved it if the image on the shirt, or if the image on the poster was a shirt, I would have loved that even more. Like, it would have been cool to have, it would have been a very minimalist poster if the design of the shirt was on the poster, but that would have been totally fine. That is a trade I'd be willing to make, because I would love that design on a shirt. I would love that. I think it would work perfectly too if it was on a gray shirt or a black. I feel like it's too neon to be on a colored shirt. Like, that would have to be like gray or black. But I think it's really cool. I like the crate. I like the items in it. I'm pleasantly surprised. We got the Aquaman coin. I can't freaking believe that. So that's crazy. I actually like it. I care not in any way, shape, or form for the bumper sticker, but I never care about the stickers. But yeah, I like the crate. Of course, we'd love to know what you guys thought about it, so please put your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know your favorite items, least favorite items, how you guys would rotate this stuff around. I would also, this seems to be a thing every once in a while. I do have to ask, how do you guys think the items even fit the theme of Journey? Like, I don't know if I would put Scooby-Doo with Journey. I mean, it kind of makes sense, because when you think about it, they really do seem to travel across the country and solve mysteries, so it does kind of fit in there. They don't talk about that, but that seems to be all they do. Like, they just travel across the country and solving crimes. Like, they're only home in the movies. Like, think about that. Maybe in the new shows it's different, but I feel like in the old Scooby-Doo, they were never at anyone's home or lived anywhere until they did a movie. And then it was like, oh guys, let's pack up our stuff and go somewhere. It's like they were always already on the road. They were never in anyone's house unless they made a movie. So it's something that just randomly popped into my head. They never had a home unless it was a movie. But I like this crate. I thought it was cool. Would love to know, like I said, what items you guys did like, what franchises you guys would have kind of thrown in here or swapped out, how you guys would have rotated the items, what would you have made the figure, the shirt, the poster, even the bumper sticker, if you just had to rotate all that stuff. I'm sure there are people who would love something far more epic for Farscape than just a little bumper sticker. So I would love to know what you guys thought about that. Where are we headed next? Is it going to be another 2 months or however many? I feel like it was 2 months, excuse me, since the last one. But either way, here we are. Actually, another decent crate. So good job on them. We'll see what happens next. I'm still cautiously optimistic. They've done it twice, and it's been good. But still, we'll see what happens. I still just have to be cautious about it. So thanks for checking this out. Like I said, please put your comments down in the comment section below. And of course, thanks for watching.